Welcome to part 2 of 3 in our Journey Towards Happiness series. Part 1, we had decided to increase the happiness in our life, and this part talks about step 2, making space for introspection. Have you ever had a song stuck in your head? This only happens to me if I'm mentally really busy. And when you look at a history of chanting mantras in Eastern religion, I find this very interesting. My mind seems to be doing this naturally. And if I've been really busy and have obviously been thinking too much, then my mind will go into the 80s song relaxation mode. And the song will be stuck in my head. Now, the more I need this, it seems, the more mediocre, overplayed, and mainstream the song that is stuck in my head will be. I've noticed if we tune into ourselves, there are times when we need a break from anything philosophical and deep. Then there are times when you can't stop contemplation and your thoughts are expansive and deep. I think you need mental energy for these times of epiphany. Energy that comes from rejuvenation mentally. Peace and quiet as well as proper sleep and diet. You need a proper space to grow anything. Another natural reaction of the mind that I've observed is how your mind will wander to certain topics of your past. I don't see them as so random. Sometimes I think our minds have returned to this memory or that memory because we're not done thinking about them. There have been times where I've noticed my mind returning to negative memories. And as a reaction, I would do something else where it was difficult to focus on that negative emotion creating memory. Well, a great discovery I've had was to go ahead and think about it. Think about that situation, try to accept everyone involved, accept the situation, accept yourself as who you were then. Try to find a perspective of learning or healing, perhaps even rectifying actions in the now. Then strangely enough, the memory doesn't float to the surface any longer and is resolved. Resolved perhaps on a subconscious mental level. But to go through and heal all of your past memories that you might shy away from is a journey within itself. I don't think you need the heightened mental clarity for the philosophical revelation to do this. Just time and peace. So, silence and being with oneself is crucial. You know, I get a lot of enrichment in my life from my children, but when they're around, I'm rarely introspective. Ever known one of those people that are always listening to music or always have the TV on? It's like they're trying everything to not be with themselves. They will sometimes even have this tension about them, and they'll stay busy, they can't be still, they'll tap on things. Creating times of silence can be hard, but I've found times facilitating my thought and introspection during chores, such as when I drive. I now no longer listen to music, and I have this space where I can think, and also when someone is talking about something uninteresting. That's a joke. I think the silence is harder than the time. I can control my time, as time is simply a matter of priorities. But try making others around you quiet so you can think. And I think toil is also good for us. But I have yet to make the dishes a meditation. I do think we receive information from everything around us. And to be in nature, I think that is very important to this process. I think that's what we should want a connection to. That healing vibration, cycle, the rhythmic music of the earth and cosmos, that message. You know, I can't hear that over man-made music. we need to walk with our shoes off and look at the sunset. I think that having our shoes off is a sort of a form of shiatsu, if you believe in that. And a shoe, it's this protective habit, and we forget to let our souls feel the connection and ultimately the abundance of support beneath us. Some would rationalize that, TV can be a meditation, but I would call it an escape. We need to make space and time for introspection. I doubt we are open to all of creation while watching TV. We miss out on many wise conversations with the earth, and living among it due to lack of listening, we might miss out on some major lessons and observations. We need to remember to enjoy and learn from nature. It's not so much about getting to know ourselves as an individual, but also who we are as a human animal. What is natural for us. And I think taking time, making space, but also having a connection to that is a big part of this step 2. In step 1, we had decided we want more happiness. And okay, well, now we're on step 2. We actually have to do some work, clear some space, time, thought, introspection. And I do think it is important, even if you're not on some journey towards happiness, to have a little bit of peace and quiet. Humans do 3 things. We manage ourselves, our resources, and our relationships. Too often the self gets neglected. The important, not urgent, pushed aside for the urgent and unimportant. So you've decided to start the journey. Now it's time to put forth the effort, make observations, and implement change. As you know yourself, also find what you're looking for. What do you like to do? I think we need a certain amount of solvable problems to be happy, but I don't think we were made to be productive all the time. More of a comfortable amount each and every day. So step 2, I'll wrap this up here, start working time of introspection into your life. It would be great if in the comments below for this video, maybe people could share their methods for saving or making time and space for thought, or just a space for peace and quiet. And of course, there is a part 3 to this series, so I'll see you there.